Test, test. Testing the music level. Testing, testing, testing. All right, we're getting all ready here. Sorry about that. Had to make a couple changes. We got some new copyright-free music going on here, so we can play it on YouTube today. Let's see what we got going on here. You guys are just coming in, or if you're in here already, make sure you like the stream. Make sure you drop a comment for sure. Share it out if you wouldn't mind. There we go, there we go. As soon as we get going here, we're going to be doing a little live coverage of the KDT Discord. I'm going to be showing you guys how to navigate it. Let's see, let's see. All right, let's see what we got here. Just gonna share this out on Twitter real quick, and then we're gonna be covering this Discord here. What up, Chief? What up, Chief? How you doing, man? How you doing? Does the level sound okay? Reconnection successful. Apparently my OBS disconnected. All right, that's cool. That's cool. How does my voice sound and everything? Does everything sound good with the music? Let me know if the music's too loud, if you would, please. I kind of tested it on a little bit, but it's because I'm playing it a different way. It's not set the same way my old music was. So I want to make sure it's right. Okay, okay. It's not too low, it's not too high. All right. So first things first here, we're going to be covering the KDT Discord. I'm just going to be doing a quick run through step by step on how to get into the Discord, what you'll see when you get in, and how to grab your roles and reactions. So in the bottom of the YouTube link here, if you go click on the KDT Discord, it'll bring you into the KDT Discord here. You should be on this page when you get in. If you're not, go to the KDT standards, read through the standards. At the very bottom, you need to click this I agree. When you click I agree, it's going to give you the KDT member role. Once you get the KDT member role, you're going to go over here to get roles on the left, and you're going to get the KDT streaming role and the community role if you want them both. If you don't want them, that's fine. This just allows you to see and be active in more channels. Now that you're in, there is an info station up here where you can see our KDT partners. You can also go to the KDT leadership and you can check out Jay Everyday and Lone Wolf's bios. And then if you go into the link tree section, you can get their different links for the different socials. And then there's an introductions page. Make sure you come in here and drop an introduction about yourself and let us know about yourself. Let us know what you're doing. And then we can go down into the main channels. We have the KDT streaming section set up here. In order to be able to post your live links, you must post who you're supporting under the supported tab. You'll go into here when you go watch somebody else's stream. Like currently I have a Boricua Ties stream on, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that I am supporting here. I was in the chat chatting before I went live, and then every 3 hours the bot monitors this chat. If you have posted within the last 2 days, it's gonna give you a supporter role. If you look on the right over here, you'll see the supporter role. If you have the supporter role, then you can post in the live links. If you do not have it, the bot will automatically delete your links. Coming down here, you have the KDT main chat. This is the main room where all the chatter happens. And then here's the voice chat. As you can see, it's a really active Discord. There's about 14 people in the Discord voice chat right now. Anybody's welcome in there to hop in, say hi, hang out, visit, chat, get to know some people, do some networking. Then you have your a couple extra channels to use in the KDT Community Center. We have all kinds of different forums going on here. There's some giveaway things going on, links for your YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch clips. We have artwork that people like to share. There's some more pictures in here. There's also another picture section up at the top here for pictures to share if you want to share them with the whole community. We also have free emotes within KDT, so you can come into this channel here, and all these emotes that are in here are free to use. All you got to do is right click on them and come down to save image. When you save the image, if it's a GIF or a PNG, it'll save that way. If it's just an image, it'll save that way. And then you can upload them to your Twitch and use these as much as you want. This way you don't have to subscribe to anybody to get the emotes. Scroll down a little bit further in the KDT Community Center, you see there's a gaming area. Inside the gaming area, you can post about different games that you want to play or try and pick up members to play any of the games. There's a train sign up. If you come into here, this gives you all the different things about the train. We try to have community days where the community just passes along viewers essentially, so that everybody can get some of the love, and it's basically a way to get people to network and know each other that are in the KDT community. We have a tech support channel where you can come in to ask any questions. And that's a basic rundown of the KDT community. If you guys want to get in the description down in the bottom is the link to the KDT Discord. Everybody's welcome in here. It's a giant community growing by the day. As you can see, there's 1,877 members currently in the Discord right now, and there's members joining daily. So let's make sure we're getting in here and checking it out. What's up? What's up? How's it going? How you doing today? I'm really Himothy. Oh man, what's up? What's up? I was just doing a quick little rundown of the KDT Discord. I'm gonna take that and chop it and make another video of it, unless I don't like the way it came out, and then I will just go through and make another one later today. But we were just checking that out right now. Today, for the actual YouTube video, we're going to be covering interactive games that you can put onto your Twitch. There's a number of different things you can do. I'm only going to go off a couple of them. Just a way to get people interacting, interacting in your Twitch and stuff like that. So we're going to go ahead and start covering a couple of these. Oh snap, what up Tryon? I got you, I got you. Heck yeah, I'll take it. So a couple of the things we're going to be talking about is there's an extension quiz game that I'm going to talk about, intro fighters, and then words on stream are three of the main ones I'm going to talk about, and then I'm also going to cover marbles on stream. So the easiest one to do is the extensions. If you go into your creator dashboard, and on the left hand side you come down to extensions, under discovery right here you can search up here for quiz, and then we're looking for this quiz kit. You'll go ahead and install it. As you can see, I already have it installed, and then when you click on it, you're gonna see what all you can do. You'll go to configure up here in the top, and then once it loads, if it decides it wants to load, there it goes. It'll let you create a quiz. And what this is going to do is you actually come in here and you give it a game show name and a tagline. We're just going to call it Wicked, as I'm not saying over here. And we're going to choose a game mode. They have different game modes for the quiz. They have a knockout where you play until you lose. If you lose, then you're eliminated, and it goes all the way until the end. They have just an overall points race to see who can answer the most questions right, and they have just a true or false section. When you come in here, you actually get to set the questions. So if you want the quiz to be about a certain movie or a certain era of history, or if you want it to be about a certain game. What's up, Candy? Thank you for coming in, much appreciated. We got Chief, I'm not trying, and Candy all in here right now. But if you want the quiz to be about cars, or if you want it to be about games or a specific game or a genre of something, but basically you make the quiz. So you can come in here and set the questions, and you can say how long they have to answer. You can make the custom question, and then you can add the answers to the questions. And then once you hit add question, you'll make as many questions as you want. And then that sets it up. And then once it's set up, then you can, when people are going to use it, let's go back here. So it'll be all set up to run. There's a how-to in there as well if you need to go step by step on how to set everything up. But essentially, when they're looking at it, let me open up another Twitch real quick. In the chat here, on the right hand side, there's going to be a little bar that pops out. Oh, it's not popping out because I'm not live. There'll be a little bar that pops out that'll say quiz kit. When they click on that, it's going to open the quiz up right here in the bottom where they can click on it. If they're on mobile, it'll open it up in a little mobile dashboard. Let's go back in here. I can show you what it'll look like. So it'll look like this here. If you can see the picture here, this will show up on their screen. It'll read the question. It'll have all 4 answers, and then it'll have a countdown in the center. As the countdown runs down, the amount of points you get for answering go down. So the quicker you answer, the more points you get, but also the more points you have the chance to lose. But yeah, once you create the quiz, then it'll give you an option to run the quiz. And as you're running the quiz, everybody in stream will be able to answer. And then you can use this for giveaways if you want to. You can use it just for fun. It's just a nice way to interact with your chat. If you're doing like a just chatting screen, you can ask questions throughout your stream, because you don't have to do it back to back to back. So you can wait to go to the next question, and you can actually have your just chatting screen, be talking, having a good time, and you can ask questions periodically through the stream to keep people interactive throughout your entire stream. Another option is a game called Intro Fighters. So on the Intro Fighters, it's just a website you can go to here. The link's down in the description. But if you go to the Intro Fighters link, it's going to bring you straight to the download. You can download now right here. It's a free download. Once you download it, the game will open up. See if I have it on the right screen here. I don't, so let me switch screens 1 second. There we go. So we are here on the screen. Once you install it, it's going to let you open the game up. It's going to have you connect with your Twitch, and then when you connect here, it'll have you get the authenticator token. All you gotta do is press this button, it'll get it for you, and then confirm the connect. Then down here, you're just gonna go ahead and hit start. When you hit start, it'll load you into the arena. And this is what the arena looks like. This will actually be in the background of your screen, so you can go ahead and click off of it. And then when you click off of it, it'll go away and you can see your main desktop again. But what it's gonna do is it's actually gonna bring an overlay that you'll pull it as a game into your OBS, and then you'll create an overlay for it, and then it'll let the game play behind you. So I can show you what that looks like, because I have it on one of my previous streams here. So let's pull this up. We had it on in the last stream, so we can go back here and check that out, and I can let you see what that looks like. I can't do it on YouTube, unfortunately, because it's not YouTube supported, but we can come in here and show you what it looks like. Where's my... Must be in the stream previous. Hang on a second here. One more stream back. No, maybe I didn't have it on. I thought I did. I must be slacking. I only turn it on when I'm not playing COD typically, because COD tends to take more of my computer out. Oh, you know what? That's because that was the Prism live test. That's why I didn't have it on. So one more back. There you go. Here's what it looks like on the screen. So it's an overlay over the top of your gameplay, or over the top of whatever screen you want it to be on, but it's transparent so you can still see everything behind it. And then what happens is it actually, anytime somebody chats in your chat, it throws a fighter into the fight, and then they fight. As you can see, they have a life bar at the top, and they also have a death counter of how many people they killed on the bottom right hand side of their name. So you can actually see how long they've been in the fight for. And then once it dies off, all they have to do is type again, and then it brings somebody else back in there. But it's a good way to keep your chat interactive while you're in like a just chatting screen, as you see me here. All you have to do is let them chat away, and it keeps dropping up a new fighter. So that's another cool option for the Intro Fighters. Like I said, it's super easy. All you do is you hit the download now button. As soon as you hit the download now button, it installs the game. Once you get into the game, it does have a bunch of different settings that you can change if you'd like. You can come in here and you can tell it if you want to have You can tell if you want like how many fighters you want to be allowed on the screen. The size variations of the characters can change. There's teaming. It's all random. There's modifier events, so there's like super speed or like double weapons. There's a whole bunch of different things you do. There's even terrain where it'll make mountains on the screen, and you can actually they fight over the top of the mountains and stuff like that. You can change how fast that they can spawn back in, how often the events happen, and then if there's multiple events allowed at the same time. And you can also change it to where everybody's not allowed. You can change it to where it's subscriber only, VIP only, moderators, so you can adjust that. I just leave it on everybody so everybody can enjoy. And you can also change it strictly to team battles instead of classic, where it'll be, you know, teams the entire time. So those are just some different options in here, which are all really nice to have, just to be able to customize it and have different things going. If it does take some strain on your PC because it is a game playing on your computer. So if you don't have that good of a computer and you're trying to play a high frame game like Call of Duty or Fortnite, it may detract from your gameplay a little bit. I don't use the overlay on my gameplay. I only use it on my chatting screens and starting scenes and my be right back, but it's still running. So it still does take a load on your PC. So just make sure that you're noting that if you're playing something that you need the higher frames. So like I typically don't run it while I'm playing COD, but when I'm playing Rocket League, I'll run it. So that's just one thing to note on this one. Another game that you can play is Words on Stream. This link's also down in the description. This is an on web page based game here. So all you do is you go straight to the web page, you come down here to the bottom, and this one works for Twitch or YouTube both. And you just sign into whatever one you want. So we can sign into the YouTube one right now. Let it sign us in. And then here, all you have to do is I can either type !start in the chat, or I can just hit the button. But anybody can play. All you have to do is scan the QR code that's on the screen right now, and then it'll let you join right in. So if you were to scan, this QR code doesn't go away. So if I hit start, the QR code's still here, and then that way you can just start guessing. And so you can play this on stream. And as you play through, it's just like Words on your phone, like Words with Friends, same kind of thing. Or I think it's Words with Friends. There's one of these that you can play with your friends on your phone as well. But it randomly shuffles, and then it even does unlocks as you go. So it'll like kind of let you know where stuff's at. But yeah, you just go through and play. This is a super easy one to do. It's online, not a lot of resources taken from your stream. And you can use it while you're doing like a just chatting. You can shrink it down to a smaller size if you don't want to be in the whole screen. Super nice, super easy. The last one we're going to talk about today as far as the games go is actually in Steam. And it's a free game that you can get out of Steam. And it's called Marbles on Stream. That. So Marbles on Stream. Once again, this is only a Twitch integrated game at the moment. Hopefully they'll eventually put it on YouTube. There's a couple workarounds you can do if you wanted. Like I could have like everybody open up my Twitch page even though I'm not live, and they could type in there and then it would show up as they're playing here. Or you can run a simulator and just type people's names in manually. That works too. But the nice thing about this game is it's interactive for you and for chat. So it's completely random. You can use it for giveaways. You can use it for whatever you want, essentially, because it's completely random. So there's no like skill involved in it, but it gives people a thing to like play for, right? So if they're in there and they're in the match, and whoever gets to the bottom first gets a gifted sub or gets VIP or, whatever you want to do. It's completely free to use and it's completely random. We used it for tournaments for Warzone. So we actually took the tournaments and we had all the streamers in one pot, and we did a marbles race to find out which streamers were going to be captains. So we needed 10 captains. We had 20 streamers. we rolled through marbles with all 20 of them in there, and then whoever the top 10 were going to be the captains for the tournament. And then we put everybody else in a pool, and we did like a draft style tournament. But then we took the 10 winners and we ran another marbles race to see the drafting order. And we just did a snake draft because it was trios, so down and back up. And then they got to actually draft their team for the tournament out of a pool instead of bring your own team. It was make your own team out of who's available, essentially. So that was kind of cool. Something we did with this marbles. And then this one is actually like super fun to play, just in general, just to watch. You can even set it up as like a simulator and change the names and everything too. So you can come in here and you can pick any one of the maps. They're all free to play. You just come in and you find the one you like. If you look at the there's like random ones here where you can pick. There's winner choice, viewer choice. There's Grand Prix where you race 2 or 3 maps at a time before the winner is chosen. So you don't have to win one race, but you have to be towards the top of multiple races. And then, so even if you don't win a single race, you can still win the whole thing if you're in like the top 5 for all 3 races, kind of thing. We'll just go ahead and pick a simulated one so I can show you what it looks like. Oh, where is Buckshot? There it is, Buckshot. This is one of my favorite maps right here. And we'll just go to simulation, and then we're gonna go ahead and hit race. And then inside here, so you can see that it shows, oh, I want to let me click the, that's fine, we'll make it work. Settings here, the top. And then so inside here, like I said, the simulated one, it does have like preset things, so you can't really do as much with the simulated. But we can go ahead and we can start the race just to see what happens. And so you can see it's got a whole map, and it's essentially just marbles going through the map. They'll drop down from wherever the start is, and then this one they have to see who can get closest to the target. You can get thrown off the map, which means you lose. In certain of the maps have higher chances for you to fall off the map. But like I said, in this route here, you can essentially just go ahead and all your viewers can get in by hitting exclamation point play, and then they can go ahead and get in. Marshall, you can't actually play this on YouTube. This is a Twitch. I'm just doing a simulation just to show how it works. But like I said, there are ways around it. You can just put your Twitch link in the YouTube and have everybody go to your Twitch chat and type exclamation point play in your Twitch chat to get them in. That does work. Oh wow, they changed it to where it splats now. It didn't used to do that. It used to just be the marble sitting there. That's cool. But then you just watch everybody hit the board for this one. Some of them are a race to the bottom. This one is a whoever's closest to the center, like a target. But you can see how people are falling off the map. You see that one going down there, so they automatically lose. And then once it's all done, it'll tell you who the winner is, so you don't have to go back and try and find out. You don't have to look at it. But you can also see the final results, and you can see who the winner, or who like the top 10 are. So this is how we chose our streamers. We just picked the top 10, and those were going to be the ones that were running the tournament. And then we ran it again with just those 10, and then that's the drafting order that we used it for. So there's all kinds of cool things that you can use it for. Like I said, you can use it for giveaways, and it's also it takes a little bit of time rather than just a giveaway wheel where it spins and it picks somebody, right? This one you actually get to watch like the marbles get on the track, and then it also makes sure that the people that are winning are in your stream active, because they have to type exclamation point play in order to get into the race. So there's a lot of different cool things that you can do with this. Lots of different ways to make it interactive, and like I said, people can vote on maps, you can choose maps. So this is another really cool feature that we have here that I've been using a lot of. some of the other interactive things that I have that I've been showing off. Give me one second, turn the music down just a touch. Got a little loud in my ear there with that song. Boom, there we go. Some of the other interactive things that I've been doing with my stream are, let's get this pulled over here. I have in my stream elements, in stream elements, it allows you to make chat commands so that your chat can type them into the chat and then it does something. So you can have custom commands to where it says something, you know, like it does like a randomizer. Like you could do like how many, on my friend Burger's channel, he has like how many hamburgers can you eat, and then it gives you a number. On other people's channels, like there's just different randomizers for different things that you can do. But what a lot of people don't know is if you use the stream store in the loyalty section, you can actually add GIFs and you can add like sound alerts and all that kind of stuff through stream elements. So you don't even have to use channel points from the Twitch channel. The stream elements actually has it built in here. So if you go in here and go to the loyalty settings, this section right here is a way that you can have channel points without even being affiliate. If you're a non-affiliate, you can come in here and set this up, turn the tick mark on, and you can say how many points people earn for different things. Obviously subscribing, cheer, tip, cheer doesn't matter, but follower, and then the amount of points they earn, and then you can save it. And then once you save that, you can go into the stream store and you can actually make different sound alerts and videos in your stream store for people to buy with their points, or you can make them free. I make mine free because I'm an affiliate, so I have channel points. But in here, if somebody in my stream while I'm live on Twitch plays !J, it actually plays this video live on my stream. It will pop it up on my screen and it plays the video. If you want to see an entire walkthrough on this, I do have a video in my YouTube under my stream element section on a full setup. So I'm not going to cover the entire setup here of how to do it, but you can make as many of these as you want. So I can come in here and create a new item, and I can make the item named, we'll just call it a sound alert, whatever. We'll just call it any sound I want. And then I'm going to make it free to play because I don't care about the channel points. The item quantity is going to be -1 for unlimited use. Then we'll just go ahead and go next. And I want to upload a sound. So from the sounds, I can just come pick up any of the sounds I want. So if I want to use this vibes one right here, then I just set that. And then in here, I'm going to go to get rid of this, this, and this. And then the item command, I want it to be called vibes. And then what you do is you would then go ahead and hit next here and hit save. And it's going to create the sound alert. Then you'll go to your chat bot, chat commands, custom commands. And because I already have some of these made, I'm just going to come down here and I'm going to copy my previous command and we'll make a new one. Like I said, I have a full walkthrough on my channel, or if you have any questions, you can ask me. I can slow down and cover anything that you need. But we're going to do a new command. Command name is going to be vibes. And then I'm going to put in my command. And so the underneath the store, I called the command vibes. So I use this command here and replace the word with vibes, and then I activate it. So now when anybody types !Vibes in my channel, it will play that sound alert on my Twitch because that's how I have it set up. So now if I come back to my stream store and edit, let's go back in here just to make sure. Yeah, vibes. Yep, that's right. Boom. So now that's already set up because I have an overlay in my OBS for all my stream stuff. Now all anybody has to do is type !Vibes in my Twitch chat. As long as I'm streaming and my OBS is on, it will pop off the sound alert. Like I said, I have the other option for videos in here. There's options for GIFs. There's options for pictures. You can add text to everything. There's an unlimited amount of things you can do with this. Obviously, the limitation is going to be the size that they allow you to upload. But like I said, I have clips uploaded. A couple second clips that play up on the stream. So, and all you have to do is with the chat command. As long as you have the options to use OBS, it works out perfect. And that's another thing you can do to help get your stream interactive. So the house is empty today. I bearded over and tried to get him a little distracted from everything. It's all good, Cap. It's all good, man. I appreciate you coming in. Much appreciated. How does the music sound and everything? I've been asking everybody as they come in. I picked up a subscription just for a month to try it out of some non-copyright music. It was like $8 for the month. It was one of the best ones I found so far. It's got some really nice, like, you know, just kind of lower tone beats. There's a lot of different things that you can pick from. Is the best one I found so far. But they didn't have a free trial, so I did have to do a month subscription just to try it out. But it's got some, for being non-copyright music, it's got some pretty decent like background noise, and it keeps it from being dull while I'm flipping through pages and stuff. Hey guys, sounds on point. That's good. That's good. I like to hear that. Yeah, I had to import it a different way because obviously it's not the same way I play music on Twitch, so. But yeah, no, this is just another way to get your chat interactive. You can make these commands and you can make as many of them as you want. And then you can, like, while you're making the commands, then it's more interactive. Like I said, you can even make things cost points. So why people are earning points in your chat, like I said. So you can come in here and you can actually make these cost points. I can make it cost like 500 points, just like your channel point system. But the nice thing about this is you can even make it do things like, oh, I just refreshed all my pages. You can make it do things like your channel points, right? So you can say, like, if you want to have like drop your guns in Warzone, you can make that same command here, but you can hit it with a sound alert and like a GIF at the same time. So you could have a GIF of like guns dropping out of the sky, or like, you know, somebody throwing their guns up. You can have a GIF of that. You can play a sound alert, and then you can also, you know, have like the drop guns, or the channel point reward could be called drop guns. So you're seeing it, but then you're also visually hearing it, and then there's a GIF on the screen that makes it fun for everybody else. You can even do your own. You can record yourself like with, like, you know, some toys or whatever you want. You can throw them up in the air, and then that's like your drop guns like GIF that you put up on the screen, so that when people, you know, play or use the channel points, it makes it more fun, makes it more interactive. Yeah, you can't see the commands like you can with the channel points below Twitch, but you can type exclamation point commands and people can see them in there. And then also you can add points to people. So if you're playing one of those games like I was talking about earlier and they win, you can actually add them channel points, which you can't do in Twitch. So like if somebody wants to say you do one of the quiz kits, and the quiz kit, first place gets 1,000 points, second place gets 500 points, and third place gets 200 points or something like that. All you have to do is type exclamation point add points and to their name, and then it just gives them points. So it doesn't matter, like, you have more flexibility on how people can earn points, which is awesome. Yeah, definitely we can get you on whatever, Cap. You know, I already got you, bro. You know, I already got you. Thank you for that retweet too, man. Thank you. But it's just a way to make things more interactive. I don't have a ton in here because I don't stream on Twitch very often. I do make more YouTube content than I stream on Twitch. But the options here are endless because you can do all kinds of things. Like you could have, I mean, it really just, you know, drops to your imagination. Basically, if you can think about it, there's ways in here to make different things happen. There are a couple other things that I've got working on in the mix. There's a program called Mix It Up that I'm working on. I don't know a lot about it currently. I've just barely installed it. I don't even have it linked to my channel. I just have it logged in, but I don't even have it linked to my channel just yet. But inside here, it's a very, very, very complex system. So like I said, it's not as easy as the Stream Elements one. The Stream Elements one you can do a heck of a lot easier, from what I found so far. But inside here, it has different options to do all kinds of stuff in here. You can do chat commands. You can read your chat. When you're reading your chat, which is the screen I'm in here, you can see who's in your chat. Oh yeah, no problem, Cap. No problem, man. You guys have a good day. Tell Bearded, tell Bearded he's got my, my respects and everything. Hopefully everything goes good. Hopefully you guys have some good time. But definitely, if you guys need anything, hit me up. You already know, bro. Yeah, definitely. But in here, you can actually see who's in your chat. Even if they don't comment, like as soon as they come in, you can see them in here. So if any of you were to go to my Twitch right now, your name should show up here, because I have it linked to my account, but it's not in the account yet, but it should still show. But your name should pop up here. And then there's even a way to announce when people come in. So like when somebody pops in, you can set it to where it welcomes them in. So like as soon as they join the chat, it welcomes them in automatically so that you recognize they're there. It says, hey, they can say, hey, thanks for coming, or you can ask them a question, or you can, just do something to pull them into the stream to get them to chat. Because I don't know how many streams I've gone into and just popped in and, left. But if you pop in and something welcomes you in right away, as soon as you get there, it'll help keep you entertained in the chat, right? Because you're like, oh, this person has things set up to grab my attention. Like I just got in here and like they're already trying to grab my attention. They're calling me out by name saying, hey, welcome in, or hey, like what's your favorite? Like if you have a question of the day for your stream or whatever, you can populate that in there so that when anybody joins, it automatically says, hey, what is this, or what is that, or who's this, or how are you doing today, or just something funny. And then it also gives you a visual to know that somebody's in your stream. So there's somebody new there, so you can interact with them. It's really a great feature for people that are newer to streaming as well, because when you're newer, you don't always have people in your chat. So you may not have that same catchy energy to keep people in, because it's really hard to have that energy when there's nobody there to talk to. So it allows you to recognize, thank you, I'm not trying for still being here, man. Thank you. I much appreciate that. It really helps you draw them in, because you're like, oh, hey, somebody's here, I'm gonna turn it up. And then now you can have that conversation. You can start getting them active and talking to them, and it gives you somebody to talk to. But where had that not happened, you wouldn't know that they were there. You wouldn't know that they even popped in, because they may not say hi. They may be wanting to see what you're about. But as a new streamer and as a streamer that with nobody in your chat, or maybe like 1 or 2 lurkers in your chat, and they're lurking, so they're not actually there, your energy may be different than when you have 10 people in your chat, or even, just that one person that is a chatter. So it gives you that opportunity to know somebody's there, essentially. Like I said, there's tons and tons of stuff in here. I'm currently learning this right now so that I can make a few YouTube videos on this, and then I will be putting that onto the YouTube page as content to help set it up for people. Like I said, I just barely downloaded it, so I don't know much about it at the moment. I've just kind of looked through the basic features, but it's a really, really, really great option from what it looks like. What else do we got for the entertaining of the stream? I think that's about it as far as this goes at the moment with just like apps to have for entertaining. There's a bunch of interactive games that you can use as well. So just the ones I labeled aren't even like all of them. There's tons and tons and tons and tons of things you can do. All you have to do is Google it, honestly. If you just Google interactive games for Twitch, you can find all kinds of different games that you can play. And a lot of them are even web-based, so you don't even have to download anything. There's a bunch of different ones that are extensions within Twitch, where you can just go look at the extensions in Twitch, and you can find interactive things to do where people don't have to download anything. All you have to do is use the extensions off of Twitch, and it's good to go. So if you're looking for anything to hype your stream up, or to bring your stream, to get your stream more active, or get people active in your stream, definitely check these things out. Lots of people don't know they exist because they don't see them. But if you just get in here and you check it out, and you find, like, you can go to discovery here, and then you can come down. They have all different ways to look for things. So we're gonna look at extensions in game, or for games. Viewer engagement, here we go. And you can just scroll through here and see all the different things they have for viewer engagement. I said there's tons and tons and tons. There's blackboards so they can like sketch over the top of your video. There's beat follower, it looks like. I don't know what that is. see what else is in here. Challengers Cup. They can participate in voting, it looks like. But there's tons and tons and tons of stuff that's already integrated into Twitch that you don't even have to do anything for. So definitely make sure you guys are checking this kind of stuff out. And just like, seeing what's available to you. Anything that gets your stream more interactive is going to keep people viewing longer. So the more you can do to draw the attention in, or play games with your viewers. If you can play games with your viewers, there's different things that you can do to where you can, like, I seen one, it's basically like a tile board and 8 people can play. And while the 8 people are playing, all you have to do is you type left, right, up, down, or whatever, and it moves your piece across the tiles. And as it moves your piece across the tiles, then what happens is like there's like an attack stage. So it's like a turn by turn based, and then there's an attack stage essentially. And if you attack and you knock them off the edge, the point is to be the last person alive. But during the match, the tiles fall out of the board, so you could end up being on like a one little tile by yourself. And if that happens, then if like your tile falls out, you lose that way as well. So it's a way to quickly way to end the game at time base as well. So like I said, there's tons and tons and tons of things you can do on Twitch to make your stream more interactive. And like I said, we're just covering some of the basics. Is there anybody in here that has anything that they would like to see, or like to learn, or like to check out? I know I kind of covered all that stuff. It's been about an hour there. But if we have anything else anybody wants, I definitely got some more time still. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like anybody has anything. All right. So we're just gonna cover one more time too, just to show everybody that's still in here, anybody that's not in here. We have been a part of the KDT Discord, and there's a lot of things going on over here. That's the wrong tab. Where'd my Discord tab go? There it is. So we have the Discord tab here. If you guys don't know, the KDT Discord, huge growing community. Make sure you guys come check it out. They currently have a train going on right now, a raid train, getting viewers passed around and just kind of shouting people out and doing like a huge networking day essentially. It gets people to go through and just network with all kinds of different people they wouldn't normally network with. The Discord link's in the bottom of the description here. When you join in, it'll bring you to the KDT standards. You'll go down here and hit I agree after you read the standards. Go to get roles. You'll select the 2 roles, which allows you to see everything in the chat and be able to use everything. The voice chat here, obviously you can see there's still 12 people in here. There was like 14 or 15 when I started the stream earlier. So you can always come in here. This is a free open space. Anybody can come in and chat and get to meet new people, networking, do lots and lots of networking in here. So make sure you come check that out. And there's tons and tons of other options in here. I'll be making a video more detailed on the Discord itself and posting it within the general welcome center as soon as you load in, and like a how-to section, and it'll walk you through how to do all this stuff as well. But this is just kind of an overview for anybody that hasn't been in here. Make sure you guys come check this Discord out. There's over 1,800 people in here, as you can see that right now, and it's growing daily. And it's just always active. We were in there until shoot, it was probably midnight my time, 2 a.m. East Coast last night. There was about 10 of us in there hanging out. So like I said, it's always active. Just make sure you come in, say what's up, get to know some people, do some networking, follow around, go support some people, get some support, and just show out. If you're there and you're being active and you get to know the people that are in there, they're gonna come check your stream out. Go check their stream out, show support, be able to post your live posts, and then be able to come back in and just get the same support that you put out. There's tons and tons of people in there that are looking to grow. So if you want a community that's growing, make sure you get in here with us. But that is about all I have. Thanks. It doesn't look like anybody in the chat has anything that they want to cover. So like I said, just make sure you guys are getting your streams interactive. Make sure you guys are going through and following some of the things that I showed here. Get some of these games, do some of these different quizzes, do some of the stream element stuff. Whatever you got to do, just try and get your stream a little bit more interactive. People will stay longer if you have things that they can do in the stream. You guys have a good rest of your day. Thank you guys for stopping by Wicked's Tech Lab.